Look at them coins, look at them coins. Look at them coins, look at them coins. They bought in Bitcoin. They bought in Chainlink. Matic and Chainlink getting pumped. Ethereum, Bitcoin. We already made a trade. I sold 51,719. Let's go. When I hit it, I'll see you in 9 minutes. Bitcoin getting strong, 770. Going up to that 51,800 resistance. It breaks that. BOOKMAP says it wants 52,000. You see it right there, that big red order book, baby. Order by order. We need order by order. You know what I'm saying? Order by order. How do you have order without order? Shout out to each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Guys, I have kind of I have a serious announcement to make. Are you hearing me? Put a thumbs up in the comment if you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me out there. I don't know if people can hear my voice on the live stream. Actually, I know you can, but I like saying I'm not sure. God bless each and every one of you. Yeah, baby, we're back in the home studio, in case you didn't know. Back in action. Shout out to the team, Lakochi, Coker, Rave Song Records, Jamie, Zeno, and everybody out there. Sean, we love you. Everybody here that makes this stream a hit. 51,810 for Bitcoin. And we're bubbling to the upside. The buys are coming in strong on a Monday. 51,830. Oh, I sold early, but you know I always do. The 1 minute did say there was going to be a continuation pump to the upside. Very, very interesting times. Did you get into the long? And again, it was False Move Monday. I didn't want to force people, but I did see a move to the upside based on the indicators. And boy, oh boy, is my system so spot on. When it tells you there's a pump coming, Shout out to everybody here on the live. 51,870 for Bitcoin. Bang, bang, bang. Keyword Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency. Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency. Keyword. Cryptocurrency. SEO. It's the SEO. Crypto, Bitcoin. Live trading. LIVETRADINGN. 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 LIVETRADING. No rapping today. We're only going into the charts hard right now. I'm excited to show you what's happening. I can't wait any longer. We're gonna go a minute early, man. Break down that music. I can't wait. And I got something to tell you, man. I got kind of a sickness that I got to talk about. I'm sorry, guys. It's, but we'll talk about it, right? Yeah, I gotta announce something. All right, I got this sickness, and don't worry, we're gonna talk about it, all right? But I want to announce it today to make sure everyone knows and get it out the way. So, all right. But we'll talk about it after the introduction. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. All right. Here we go. right. Shout out to everybody here. How you doing? God bless each and every one of you for being here. 51,910 for Bitcoin, pumping to the upside. And yeah, I guess I just wanted to admit or to tell you guys something, that I do have the sickness, and it's been tough for me. Babe, you want to come here while we announce? What's wrong? I got gainsitis, guys. I got gainsitis. I'm so sick of gains. It's making me. I can barely get a bed. I can barely go to sleep. It's deteriorating my life. I'm just full of so many gains. It hurts. I can't. It's like I can barely. I've been trying to walk. I've been trying to move. I've been trying to eat. I've been trying to sleep. But I can't seem to do it every single day. It's been getting tough. But I guess we're gonna get through somehow, some way. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on. Hear my wife. She's like, I don't want to hear you. It's funny if I really had a serious issue. Shout out to 51,930 for Bitcoin, doing damage and ripping to the upside. We're going to talk about why I took a long this morning. I already sold out early, though. I would have made double my money. But it was a false move Monday. I didn't trust the move to the upside. We're going to talk about what I saw, how I saw it, how we traded it, and what was happening. And if you were in the trading group, how you would have made gains. Yes, I'm going with the 2-button. You know, I worked out hard today, and I wanted you guys to see how jacked I am. You know what I mean? After all the fights, my testosterone's pumping, I guess, you know, feeling a little insecure. Want everyone to know that I'm cool, too. Like, I can get in the ring, too, guys. You know, I could fight. You know, no. But laugh at yourself. If you're not laughing at yourself, who are you laughing at? You know what I mean? You got to be able to have fun with yourself. And honestly, when you make fun of yourself, it's harder for people to make fun of you, too. It's kind of an invincible trait. Look at this here. 53,000 for Bitcoin, calling our name. And we said this morning that BOOKMAP did suggest a move further to the upside. We had the liquidity above us that said, hey, there's more liquidity above us than to below us. We went over this. If you're in my trading group, you would have gotten the update this morning that I gave around, 8 in the morning, breaking down what was going on, what I saw, and why I took the trade. All right. Let's take a look here at the port. And this is what I saw. I saw basically a bit of a cup and a handle. I saw how we broke above the 200 SMA, yet we came down to retest it. Once we broke up a little bit, I saw this flag. I took the trade with a stop loss very close to the entry on the other side of the 200 SMA. See how I did that? My target was here. We hit it. Then I did draw this little flag. We pumped up a little bit. I took the gains, but this flag did say we were going further up to 52,062. We went to 52,080. The continuation flag. I gave both these flags. I talked about it. I even gave the entry. I cautioned, not to do exactly what I do unless you had, exactly what I saw, but... And here you are right here. I said I took a high-risk scalp with the 5-minute. Do not trade it because I did. Bitcoin 5-minute falling wedge, right? But I saw the Stokes aggressively moving, and it was a beautiful trade. I took a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. So I risked 100 to make $300, and it played out absolutely perfectly. Shout out to anyone that jumped into the trade with me and made gains, all right? I was in and out like a ninja. Swami, swimmy, swazoo, right? God bless everyone. And we took massive gains this weekend, too, as well, on that huge trade while I was at a zoo looking at flamingos. And I'm teaching you guys how you can make gains. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for breaking out. And I give you this freebie. This is a hot coin, ready to do damage, could do 30x in my humble opinion. TRIAS. My next target is $28 for TRIAS. You're sitting at 14. A swift double up to the upside. All right. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. AGIX, my sweet baby, my lover of life. Something that I love AGIX because I just keep giving it my love, However, you said blew up. I mean, you mean it dumped? You mean blew down? I don't know. I'm just watching it consolidate sideways here. And as long as the 200 gets involved, but you could see a bigger pullback. These things pumped on the daily to magnanimous places. We'd like to see some nice healthy pullbacks, even 62, 69. You go through leg ups on these runs but look at the cup and handle makes all the money, and then you can move on. You can just cup and handle your way all the way to success. It's insane. Looks good. I have surgery next Monday. I want to be live to see my crypto money. Amen. Selling local tops like it's a bad habit. Let's go. Rave Song Records. I mean, it got away from me a little bit, right? I could have made more, but who cares, right? It's about getting yours. I mean, what happened was I opened up the trade. I went upstairs and worked out hardcore. Came down, took a shower. Got out of the shower, set the live, and saw that I was up in the trade, sold it. I was like, man, that's, you know what I mean? Passive income, right? Made more money. That basically made the same amount of money I used to make at my old job after taxes, but I did it while I worked out and took a shower. After I just got back from vacation at the crib. I mean, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. Anyway, let's check out XAI, a coin that I liked. I threw down on because I was like, you know what, it's hot, and it's, you know, the daily's a little high for me. All right, I'm in it, but look at the 4 hour, how it broke out, retesting this kind of top trend line. In my humble opinion, that's a kind of a retest there. It wouldn't want to, if you could say, is it in the same pattern? Could make it more of an aggressive rising wedge if you wanted, like this. But to me, it just still says that there could be a nice pump out of this parabolically to the upside. You want to see if it can hold this level at 146 for sure. I'm in this coin. I threw down somewhere down in here, so I'm just going to hold and see what happens. And I'm just trying to make it to 270, 222, and probably get, I don't know if I'm not going to hold much longer. And there's Sleepless AI on MEXC as well. I think I own a little bit of this coin too, just because it said AI on it. And like every coin, you know, I was like, well, if I buy every coin, then I have to buy the AI coin, right? And again, these are just like, I put what I'm willing to lose in these, $500. No, like 700, 1,000 is like the most I'll put in something like these little, you know. And maybe I miss out. Maybe it's the biggest thing since sliced bread. I'll do more research on it. So one thing I didn't do, a lot of times the coin was a small market cap on MEXC and I didn't take it seriously. Come to find out it was like a bigger deal coin, right? But that looks interesting to me. You pull that local fib and it's at a pretty good spot. It loses this, though. It could come back down. You want to see how the 200 SMA comes into price action. Wouldn't be surprised if it maybe bounced off 147. But I could see these things at 258 and the other one too as well. Sleepless AI and XAI. Anything with an AI, right? Die One, we talked about it. I went over it many times. Remember that? I said, here's your alert for Die One, Dione, whatever you want to call it. 66% gains for Die One. And I see it heading to 008. Once it hits a penny, it's over. This thing's in accumulation. And it was still, look how low it was down here. It's already burned a zero, a couple zeros actually, right? No, 1 0 on its way to burning another zero in time. But, you know, don't sleep, man. NAKA 192. And to me, NAKA's starting to kind of consolidate above 164. That's what I want to see. I want to see it starting to, whatever it does, I just want to see it stay above 164 and make some type of consolidation pattern. Get ready for a bigger move to the upside for NAKA. What do I see for NAKA is something going on like this possibly. And I'd like to see it consolidate on a larger scale and get ready for its next big leg up to that $4 region for NAKA. All right. Market cap for NAKA could grow to enormous levels as long as they stay on target and keep doing what they're doing. All right. PNG woke up to a 5x spot trade. It paid for my 3-month subscription. Crunk C. Called my job and said, stuff it, nerds. This guy, man. Anyway, Bitcoin, bitty Bitcoin rising to the occasion again. Open up a trade the second this candle gets above the 200 SMA on the 7-minute. Stop loss right here. You would have entered right in here and you would have been paid right now. 52,195. I didn't even see that happen that fast. Oh my God, my trade would have been so bananas. Oh my gosh. On a Monday. Could it be a false move Monday? Anything could happen. Let's break it down. And this morning I said, man, right, look for a little pullback on the small time frames. But I'm going to, and then I said, I'm open up and along here, right? Once the 5-minute showed me that there was a chance of a move here. Look how beautiful the 5-minute gave this trade. So I just traded what looked like it was a retest. I mean, previous resistance became support. That's what's called an SR flip. And it was gone, baby, gone. Looks like it's continuing. Massive short squeeze. Shout out to BOOKMAP, channel sponsor. Let's take a look at what BOOKMAP is brewing here. And you can see BOOKMAP had a massive bar of liquidity above us. 53,000 and then 52,005 as well. And it suggests that we go further. Look at this guy right here, 52.5. And there's really not a lot of orders to combat it that are that red. There is some liquidity down here, but it's not that red. I go for big red. I tell you guys, watch for big red. Big red will take you down. Don't trade against big red. It'll eat you alive, right? How many times do we talk about it? Bang, bang, bang. And that would have been a monster trade. Had I just walked away on the 1 minute and let that 1 minute, 1 minute was wanting to do damage in that little flag right there, and it was gone. Still pushing up with the short squeeze to the upside for Bitcoin. And if you're in my trading group, I gave the long, I talked about it. Wow. I did take my trade already, but look, once with the 1 hour got above the 200 SMA, gone. Massive candle, bullish engulfing on the 4 hour time frame, ready to rock. And I even saw, look, I saw the shoulder, the head, and a bit of a right shoulder for Bitcoin. Who here got the update for me and heard that I was bullish just to make sure. I just want to make it clear. Uniswap is primed. Uniswap looks like it's ready to rock and roll, baby. So big move for Bitcoin. Watch for this move to trickle into the altcoins. And a big move, a big money day today in the portfolio, right? Massive move. And if you're in my trading group, you got these updates, even in this little flag here. I knew to keep that flag alive. Dang it. I would have showed a massive, 52,360. A massive short squeeze here for Bitcoin. A massive short squeeze. And they're liquidating the shorts like we read about. Massive liquidations here getting done up on BOOKMAP. And we could see the liquidity above us. We knew it was up there. I always tell everyone, do not trade against Big Red. Who here knows now not to trade against Big Red? Who here traded against Big Red? Just admit it. Anybody short this morning? It's okay. Just admit it. I'm not going to make fun of you. I just want to see if you went against Big Red or not. And Big Red says he wants 53,000 and he wants it now. And so 53K looks like the probable way we're going here to the upside for Bitcoin on this beautiful Monday morning as we continue to rip to the upside. The trade was given at the exact, basically, moment of the breakout at 51,003, and this thing would just continue to rip. Nope, no short. I was in a long. Let's go. I did short at 52.1. Interesting. No way. Had trigger order set with a stop loss, take profit. ZETA across the 200 on the 1 hour time frame, looking for a big move for ZETA chain. And we're going all the way to 52,400 here for Bitcoin. When Bitcoin moves like this, you got to get to the smaller time frames. We're going to rush in here to the 30-second chart. Only way to track this absolute Leviathan. A monster, right? A sea monster is a Leviathan. Leviathan. So look at this thing going up all the way here to 52,791. Or do we make a falling wedge here back down to some type of support? Now, you expect these false move Mondays to be quick and fast, back and forth. I shorted the whole day, and now I'm running long, taking profit in both ways. All day, yeah, you must be in the other part of the world. The old Norse water god, Leviathan. This thing can come up and go sideways and head further to 52,793. Thanks for your DYX idea. Looks pretty good. Amen. Bitcoin ended modern slavery. Amen. For me, it did. I was working a night shift and felt like I was in modern slavery till I found Bitcoin. For sure. And honestly, this next leg up could really be this far here. I mean, the trend's your friend until it's not. So far, the trend is starting pretty nicely here on the 30-second charito. Wow, what a nice move for Bitcoin today on a Monday morning. And it's funny, I read someone, they said, Bitcoin should move tomorrow morning. But, it makes sense because the outflows and the inflows were starting to get, starting to change it up. So this is what I gave this morning for the trading group. We break up to 54,000, we break down to 48. I said it's more likely we break to the upside on the 1 hour time frame, and then actually I said I'm taking a long. This even looks like a shoulder, a head and a right shoulder to be to the upside. 4 hours still wanting to push. I like what we're seeing here for Bitcoin. Now, as long as we stay above 50, all I want is 50, basically 52K. Just close the day at 52,000. That's all. Any more than that will be absolutely amazing. 5-minute chart's a little overbought. 15 minutes getting extremely overbought. 7-minute They're both getting pretty exhausted away for the 21-day moving average. So, ooh, wow, the small time frame getting busy right now, though. Look at that. So we can negate the falling wedge, you see? This is why patterns teach you, you know, they tell the story till they don't. A little bit of bearish div there. Obviously, you want to see something like this, right? Now, I don't like take the trade immediately. What I do though is I get the trade ready in my mind's eye. I mean, this thing is bugging. You see that inverted head and shoulder right there? Shoulder, head, right shoulder. That neckline looks like we could blast. That's a inverted. Wants to take you to 52,691. You got to hold the 200 SMA even on the small time frame. I don't trade the 1 second more than like, I've only done it maybe, I don't know, 10 or 15 times. I've used it to get in and out hundreds of times, but I don't like necessarily trade it from start to finish. Look, just even getting in above the 200 SMA on the 1 second chart, though, would portray, you know, pretty, you know, I like having it up now more than I used to. Look at 51,450 for Bitcoin. As this is likely to pump, we'll get our target here is 52,698. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. Wow, this thing is getting crazy. 52,400 for BTC. Shout out to Armstrong 33. Shout out to Mr. Earth. Shout out to Odyssey V1. Shout out to everybody on Twitch, everybody out there on Twitter. No matter where you're at, we love you. We appreciate you. All right. I caught that local bottom a few hours ago, still in the trade. Let's go. Amen. Just caught Uni on a quick trade from 10 to 11.4. Okay. Solana next leg is coming up. Just caught Uni. Amen. 777s from Matt Stevens. God bless you. VeChain price predict just past 60K Bitcoins from exchanges of the month. No, new all-time high at this range. Crazy. So happy to be in this moment of history with you all. Amen. Amen. We are in a very special time to be alive. I gave the trade this morning in my trading group. I'm so happy that I did. That's my job, is to stay on point and give you guys the most accurate calls in the game. And when I do exactly what I'm supposed to do, I feel amazing. I did my job, right? As long as I do what I'm supposed to do, the trading group will grow. People will continue to make gains. The music will keep continuing playing, baby. And BOOKMAP was there again, showing us the liquidity to the upside. We kept it simple. Like my mom used to say, kiss, right? Keep it simple, silly. I want to say the other word. All right. NAKA forming that. I want to see that consolidation for NAKA. I hold a big old bag of NAKA. 10 getting some green. Just following suit. You could kind of open this up a little bit. More sideways price action for 10 and still getting oversold. Nothing wrong with it, right? Could actually see it doing something more like this now. You see this? Which extends the target now for 10. Stope below, stope below day. Now, the reason I don't, people say, you put a stop loss and everything. Sometimes I'll put a perfect trade, but if we all put the same stop loss at the same place, it's like nesting liquidity. So it's better off that people choose their own stop loss just for the betterment of every trade, you know. Not that everyone, who knows who will take this trade. Some people will, some people won't. Who knows? All right. I don't own any right now, but people like this coin, token in 10. I have no idea what it does. COTI continuing to get that banger. This thing's got a $1.2 million market cap. So honestly, this thing could 100x, right? To 100 million market cap. Volume, total supply, 99 million. That's a small supply. Only 10% of the supply is out, but it doesn't have too big of a supply. On the Aptos network, which is interesting. I look at the website and I look at the Twitter usually to get an idea of what's happening with the project. 12,000 followers on Twitter. 24th, 4 hours ago, epic and intense prize pool tournament. 4 hours ago, they're tweeting at least. Interesting. Okay. So this coin's tiny. No one really knows about it, right? Very small. Mexi and Jupiter are really like, and again, it's a cross-chain multi-platform MMORPG in the three in a row genre. It enables its players to explore, adapt, and conquer a new world, while its casual combat system allows them to experience epic battles ranging from sniper monster hunts to global clan battles for world mob bosses. Cool. In is the token utility of the in project of the on-game company. Seems like, okay, I don't know who they are. Are they doxxed? I don't know anything about it, right? Have to do a little more deep dive and research on them. Hit up their Telegram, find out what's going on, right? I don't get the best vibes, to be honest, but at the same time, I just don't get, I don't see, volume's very low. So just, very, very small, like anything could happen to that. That's a very high, this is very high risk compared to most other things. Market cap's $1 million. So, well, like $500 of this thing could easily 10x to 100x. So, but again, it has the potential to 100x based on the smallness of it. But that means it also has the potential to go to zero, right? Or something, you never know. The higher the reward, the higher the risk in cryptocurrency. Like this ain't Chainlink. That's all I got to say. Dude, the AI network, look at this thing. Just anything with the word AI in it, just out of control. Like you name it. Like all you had to look at this thing. It just made this. It touched the 21. Draw the flag, and it's gone. I just can't believe how ridiculous this is. Then there was AIAT. There was AIA. Remember, there's so many, like AIA chain. This thing's in a falling wedge. I put like $500 in this just to see what would happen. Anyway, back to BTC. This AI ridiculousness on these smaller coins. 52,600 for Bitcoin. Are you kidding me? Ripping faces off. Just doing damage. This went out and hit the target. Oh my gosh. Look at this on the 1 second. 52,600 for Bitcoin. Monster trade that would have been for me. A monster trade that I opened up. My goodness. Some days, wow. Buy long was at 777 right there. Crazy. Right when I looked at it, for whatever reason, 52,650 for Bitcoin. This is getting insanity on the short squeezing. And I'm glad I bought more Bitcoin. Remember, I said I bought $4,000 worth of Bitcoin this weekend. I think anything, below 51,000 is a steal. Anything, you know what I mean? And look at, we're eating the liquidity that BOOKMAP says we have. BOOKMAP suggests that there's a bunch of liquidity. Now 55,000 looks like the next big sandwich to bite into. Right? 53K, they came down a little bit, but look at this big glob. It says we're going up to 53,000. So the small time frames guide you. 53,133 would be the next target here as we continue to eat. This is insane. Just made 270, risking who here made massive gains to the upside here today with the lifer. Who here made massive gains with the lifer to the upside? Portfolios banging. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. We did it again. 52,700 for Bitcoin. Look, we got another shoulder, head and shoulder here to the upside. An inverted head and shoulder. You see it? Shoulder, head, right shoulder. We got a Sammy cup and handy here. There's your cup. There's your handle. That wants the blast to the next target, 52,870. And 53K is coming for Bitcoin. We could see it happening. And then on top of this, you can see this bigger flag here. Oh, we lost the 200 SMA now. Want to hold that. Let's take a look at our bigger time frames and not get too caught up. Oh, but look, we got above a key resistance, 52,005. Can the 30-second now hold this flag? So get rid of all the other flags and start deleting it. When Bitcoin moves really fast, you got to use the small time frames to figure out how to track it. Okay? Trust me, I'm biting my head that I closed my trade early. But it is what it is. I'm still blessed, right? I still made the proper trade for my trading group. That's the key. I showed up, right? I still got a massive portfolio that's banging to the upside right now. I got into a lot of coins last night, and the market's moving my way. That's a good, things are going well. That's a double top right there on the M with a bit of resistance at 52,007 now, right? So local resistance at 52.7. We got to get back above 52.7 to remain bullish for Bitcoin. Always continue to remind yourself of what you do have. The second you go to that feeling of, oh, I wish I could have, I should have sold. Why? I could have made more. Next time say, hey, I could have a trailing stop loss next time, or I could have set this up. Yeah, you could always, you could look into how it could have been done better. But don't beat yourself up. Be super, super grateful for what you do have. I am so grateful I have a trading group. So grateful I have a wonderful wife. So grateful that I worked out today. I feel like $1 million. I worked out extra hard. I did that level 6 workout that I showed you guys. And I'm telling you right now, that thing will blow your mind. Send so much, blood to your head. It's really what you need in life. Everybody needs a good workout in life. I'm telling you. Okay, I'll read. Nice move for Bitcoin. Just excited. But again, top of the range. Again, we also talked about this, a little simple idea here earlier today or yesterday. VRVP. You come to the bottom of the range. Wait, I took a little more last time. Hold on, I want to take a little more. I started over here. Came to the bottom of the range. I want to delete one, yeah. Came to the bottom of the range, top of the range. Once we hit this bottom of the range here, it was likely we were headed to the top. We came back down, pretty close again. Likely we're headed back to the top of the range again. You see this? And where do we go? Right here where the traders wanted us to go, back to the top of the range. You can see how we're getting rejected. There's some issues here, 52,008 and 52.8. The 800s are always key areas of support or resistance. Mass Forte. Wow. Sha. But I'm super excited to see Bitcoin banging to the upside today. This is what we live for. And I love making the call for my trading group. Who wants to be short when the market's long, baby? All right. Being a trader is tough psychologically, especially. You always just have to tell yourself you did great when you made money. As a trader, that becomes a habit. Just keep telling yourself, I did great, I made money. I did great, I made money. I did great, I made money. Over and over and over again. I did great, I made money. You know how simple that, you know what I mean? And that's just kind of how you do it. Palm AI, OBSEC, ZK Fear, and Gearbox. We had Gearbox, we had Palm AI, we had OBSEC. All three of those in the trading group. The setups to show you. Palm AI I picked before it even hit MEXC. Right? Where did it end up? It was bubbling up to 77, 80 cents last night. Still holding 71 cents. Still a strong buy at a $57 million market cap. I am in this coin, so I hold a position in Palm AI, just to make it clear. But I loved it. I looked into it. And shout out to anyone that got it even earlier than I did. I don't get to buy every coin. There's some coins I'm going to find today that are going to be amazing. That are going to be hot. And I can't get into them, you know, because I can't buy every single thing out there, even though I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could. Wish I real could. I wish I could have gonna did it, get it done, and get it moving, get it pumping, get it running, get it pumping, get it. Sorry, I got that energy today. Shouldn't be doing a little bit of this. I'm doing a little bit of this. And you guys know I don't do this. So, and I got gainitis. My gainitis is messing me up today. But, you know, we got this 53,000 call, 53,384, and Bitcoin showing signs that it wants more. Not done yet. Bitcoin's getting harder and harder to buy. You have to remember all the people on the sidelines that were told 10K, you know, that wanted to believe in somebody else and said, see, it's hard to DCA during the fear. Remember, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, we were buying down here when they said that there was going to be a, you know, that building was going to explode during, you know, in Ukraine that night. I remember it was like 3, 4 in the morning, and people were talking about WW3 and all that nonsense, right? I don't want you to play into it, but they used that fear to encompass us, to raise it. And I said, man, I'm buying more Bitcoin down here. And Bitcoin was like 15.8, 16. And then when Bitcoin completely crashed there the weekend of November, when Sam Bankman-Fried and the thing bashed down to the downside. And I mean, this is where you buy. And I was grabbing it up. I was telling everybody, this is it. You got to get Bitcoin. You know, now, I mean, it's good to buy Bitcoin, but you can't get it like we did before. It's getting more overvalued. All right. Shout out to Vincent Mark. I see you. But let's be nice to everybody out there, you know what I mean? Especially the people that, let's not kick a man when he's down, you know? You know, we don't have to, you know what? Silence and the truth speaks so much louder than poking fun or saying anything. Let's just keep doing what the lifers do. Keep our head up high. Stay honorable. We won't mention anybody else. What we will do is we'll talk about love, light, happiness, and how to push people. You know, maybe one day those people will come and watch us and they'll realize, hey, man, I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm willing to learn now. You know what I mean? All we can do is continue to educate and spread the love, baby. The love is the strongest frequency. The love is how we got here, and the love is how we'll stay here. All right? The love got me here, everybody, and the love is what will keep us here together. Shout out to the 1,400 people on the live strong, 329. We only got 328 likes. Wait. I gave a live trade to my trading group this morning. I showed you how I was pumping again on the smaller time frames. We managed the short squeeze for BOOKMAP. And all I get is 329 likes, baby. That's all the likes that I can get, baby. That's all you're giving me. That's all I'm worth. You're telling me I'm as much as last week's lemon peel. That's all I am. That's it. My goodness gracious. Well, I'll be dang. I guess that's all I'm worth is 400. Okay, 464 like, okay. 400. So there's 1,000 people here to believe that I ain't worth a like. That I just ain't, I'm like gum on the bottom of your shoe. Like, this man don't deserve no like. Anyway, shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Why can't I get a like, baby? What did I do to you? All right. The Bitcoin pump took my pain away. Amen. Me too. Doesn't it just soothe it? Just feels so good. You rub it right in. You just take the Bitcoin win and you just kind of like massage it right in. Like, we're going to make a jar of Bitcoin win cream, and it's going to be called Bitcoin Win, right? And you're just going to grab it and it's going to make you feel better. Look, this is an inverted head and shoulder here on the 30-second chart. Looking for another move to the shoulder, head, right shoulder. This thing could get busy. I know you think I'm out of my mind here, but even a bit of a double bottom here, you're turning, and there's just a lot of sauce going on right now for Bitcoin. People on the sidelines wish they had bought more BTC, but they didn't. And how do we take advantage? How do we make the gains? We do it trading MEX C perpetual, baby. All right? We do it trading MEX C perpetual, and there's a lot of other things that are going to fall today. 70% XVG. Look, Verge back in the game. Verge, are you kidding me? Remember Verge? WIF trading. Bunch of different coins there on MEXC2. I didn't trade leverage for up to 15, I think 10 years, really. I started trading when I was 25. No, really, I didn't really trade leverage until I was trading for like 13. Only in the last 2.5 years do I really trade it more and more. I made a lot of money trading spot, everybody. All right. But look, zero spot maker and taker fees. If you dollar cost average into Bitcoin here, free. If you buy a coin and build your portfolio, zero spot. You don't pay any fees. No one else does that. And when you trade futures, you can market in and out quickly when you have to on your phone. It makes it a lot easier to make gains for me personally when you only have to pay 0.1% taker fee. It really, you can be the taker all day then. Before I'm always limiting out, but now I'm like, whatever, man. You can even market in and out on your spot orders carefree. I do it all the time. I love this. And, get your RNSID, KYC, bang, bang, bang. So look, this looks like it's about to, look, that's a shoulder. See the inverted head and shoulder, or is it just me? It's just me, right? I'm just insane. I see things. I go live and I see things. I mean, that looks like it wants to make a big move to the upside here to be, I don't know, 68% chance. Starting to make it, could be a symmetrical triangle too as well. No guarantees, but it looks pretty good to me. I see a move here up to about 52.9, 53,000, and we've been talking about 53K. You got this big guy that says, hey, I want my order filled, and I'm going to get what I want. We want 53K, and we want it now, right? We want 53, and we want it now. We want 53K, and we want it now. Let's bring it. Dude, this is a beautiful Monday morning. I can't believe I run a trading group on YouTube with 1,400, 1,500 people watching, 588 likes, and my calls are banging on them to the upside. Thank the Yo, I know you may not love this, but I don't give a dang. I boast the Lord. I boast the Lord. Right now, I'm boasting the Lord right now. I'm going to boast in the Lord, in the Lord. Dear Lord, thank you so much for the flight home safe with my family, for the beautiful trip. My daughter safe at school. My wife, doing the best she can through this pregnancy. Help her have the best day possible. My mom and dad up in heaven. Make them happy. My wife's father up in heaven. Her grandma and everybody. And all our aunts and uncles and our grandparents up there in heaven. May they be blessed waiting for us. And thank you for me making this call. And I know people may, he's praying over a call. What I do for a living is run a trading group. About YouTube, this is my life. And I put my life into it. And if God watches me, then he knows that, And thank you for giving me the ability to believe in myself, to put out the call. And thank you for freaking, just the ability to get the education from all the people that have taught me throughout this time. And just honestly, I don't want to pray for a call in a way. It sounds kind of funny, but I want to pray for is this beautiful day you gave us and the ability to wake up this morning and for all the opportunities, no matter what it is, trading, love, light, happiness, and everything in our lives. Thank you, dear Lord, for everything. Amen, baby. I feel great today, and I'm super excited. I'm back working out, which I was like, and man, God bless you. I love y'all. I love y'all. Anyway, so look, we're struggling up here now, right? Not amazing. It is the 30-second chart. You can't trust it like you can trust a bigger time frame. It can be fickle. That's why I don't trade the 30-second every single day of my life. You got to watch it. Oh my gosh, man. Amen. Oh my God. Michael Pa again on the job with the $500 super chat from Michael Pa. What? Yo, Michael Pa, man. God bless you, brother. Yo, I'm telling you right now, every single time I'm grateful for what I have. See, there was a second I was like, I sold my trade early, right? That's probably the gains I would have made had I stayed in the trade. Man, Michael, man, God bless you, brother. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for constantly supporting the channel. And because of this, you know what? I gotta do something for someone else right now because that's just too awesome. So, we gotta do something fun today. We gotta do something fun. We'll figure it out. But I want to give a membership to someone out in the trading group, and I'd like to give $100. All right, $200, you know what I mean? Give half of what I've been given. Blessed, man. And just continue to give it back, man. Thank you for the $500 super chat, man. And look what happened, man. You pray and look what happens, right? You think that's a coincidence? You think this whole thing is, no, man, we're showing you how life works, baby. We're showing you how life works. All right. Look at this. This actually is looking pretty nice now. That's good consolidation here. The conservative target is the length of this pole here to the upside. Getting to 53,252, baby. All right. You're building an empire, Sam. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. There's no coincidences. You chose God first. Amen, brother. Amen. Amen. I always would watch you live all the way from South Korea. And I stay up 2 a.m. every day just to get your blessings. Soli Dio Glorias, man. God bless you, brother. You're an incredible person, Sammy. God bless you. God bless you, man. I want to be the next Michael Pa. Can we check Algo on the daily? God bless everyone. Shout out to Joker NYC. What an inspiration we have here on the channel. Michael, you inspire so many people when you do that, man. You really do. It's weird. It's like, it's more than money. It's the magnanimous move that just shocks people. They're like, that is the amount that people just be like, okay, This channel's no joke. Shout out to the 1,472 people here on the live. 649 likes. $500 in chat revenue. Love to get a free membership. God bless. Shout out to Crypto Knights. You know what? Ask and you shall receive. You're in. You're in, Crypto Knights. Email my wife. You're in for a month, all right? God bless your super chat. You asked, man. And you sent in a super chat. And you know what? My whole life I ask and I hope that I receive. And I ask and I ask. And many times I did receive. And so because you asked and you sent, may God bless you, man. Your $2 just turned into 99. God bless you what you just did. You just multiplied. God just taught you the same lesson that he teaches in the Bible. All right? This thing's moving. This 30-second chart says it's going to pump. That's a beautiful little flag. There's a little bearish div, though. I got you. That kind of swings down while that swings up. But you could say the bearish div was almost here, too, though. That kind of played out already right there. Short squeeze continues to 53,000. That's the call right here for Bitcoin. You are buying it is buying the breakout now a little late. We like to get, on the heels of those shoulders, but and again, anything could happen. That's a 3.5 risk reward ratio though right now from where we're at. Let's go Shiba Inu. Theta pumping hard, Sam. GFI has made a triple bottom and it's ready to rip. Wow. We got so many altcoins probably to go over tonight too. All right. All right, that came out of nowhere. It almost sounded like two tracks, right? And how's that music? Is it good for you guys? I'm back at the studio, so I got more control over the mix. But we're getting better at shout out to Crypto Pollo, Cluck in the house. Shout out to Crypto Billy in the house. Shout out to everybody here. Crypto Billy, we're making gains again. Can you believe it? You the best, man. Wow, another fat super chat coming on in. Thank you so much for the love, brother. Wow, that's like an $80 super chat, bro. You're the best, brother. Super Sam. Much love from Indonesia. When you got time for COTI. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for that. $584 in chat revenue. You people are unbelievably nice. We're about to break 53,000. I mean, look, this trade's starting to move. I see this making a move. This is the 30-second chart levels to watch, right? First level we got to break. 52,800. Then it's 53,000. Then it's about 53,350, and then we're to that target. Basically, it says we're going about 53,700. This music is pretty fitting for the day, too. I'm liking it. Look at the 77s there. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And again, there is a bit of bearish div here. This could be the end of the rally. We've had a beautiful pump. It's Monday. We got to just remind ourselves here that if this trade doesn't go well, we've had a good dang run this morning, right? Anyone who got any piece of this run, if you got this one, I got a little piece, I got from here to there, right? Beautiful. It's not about getting the whole move every time. It's about getting some of the move. If you got some of this move, be proud of yourself. If you got just this move and they kept going and then all you did all day was beat yourself up that you didn't stay in the trade, that's not the positive attitude you want to move with your trades. You want to make a positive out of everything in life. So you want to say, you know what? Wow. 2-3 years ago, I didn't even know what a flag was. I didn't even know who Sam Price was. I didn't even know what crypto was. Now I actually took a piece of a move instead of a guy who's been trading 2-3 years and just beats himself. Oh, I could have, why did I sell so early? And it's like, wait. You have opportunity that you didn't even have years ago. Let's focus on that. Let's focus on the beauty. All right. All right. So let's take a look at Theta. And we called long too, baby. Long and strong. Long, strong. Long and strong, baby. Sorry. I get crazy, man. I told you I'm sick. I'm sick with gains. I got gainitis. Oh, it's hurting. It's all over me. So let's take a look at Theta. And look, I'm calling a 183 Theta, right? And look, it's about to hit my target. How did I do that? It's pretty simple to me. This is the Morpheus. You guys, if you remember when we did Morpheus, and I called these the Morpheus inverted head and shoulders because it has this like long awaited. That's an inverted head and shoulder. Look, it's called Sammy Cup and Handy. That's your handle. Bangs to the upside. 183 is the target. Boom, boom, Sheboygan. I don't know what Sheboygan is. Sheboygan is a town. Where is Sheboygan? Why don't I even just say Sheboygan? I'll probably even spell it right. What is Sheboygan, guys? What halogen lights? That sounds weird. It's Michigan, Iowa. Love you, Sam. Gratitude is the only way. Amen, brother. Amen. So now we got a little flag here that you watch. See? The only thing about the small time frames, I don't like my measured moves kind of get in the way of price action sometimes because you got, that's a little pet peeve of mine. Do you make the squawking bird flag, right? The open mouth squawking bird, I call it. Or, it's a bullish megaphone. Usually it's more bearish, though. But the smaller time frames will teach you so much about price action, and you'll learn how you just have to constantly just bend and move. Once you realize you're a moving entity inside of moving space and time, and it's all this, you're in this constant moving graph. You're in a constant ebb and flow state. Then things start to make sense. When you start trading, you're rigid. You have a rigid brain because they want you to have a rigid brain. That's how they get you to live in fear and scarcity, right? Because they want you to be linear in this. They want you to be stuck in the lane. They want you to drive in the lanes, man. They want you stuck in the lane. You got to get out of the lane. You can't be in the lane. You got to make your own. You got to forge ahead. You got to break through, right? Trading makes you limber. It makes you realize that nothing is black and white. It's always moving. You're always moving with the times and with the occasion. I'm not giving a long, I just want to make it clear, I'm not putting out a long trade here at this point. I'm watching price action. The entry here was already here. That already is in the green. Like if you got it down here, that's in the green. You decide whether you want to bring your stop loss to break even, whether you want to take profits now. And what I'm looking for is there going to be a continuation in the smaller time frame here that gets us to the target. BOOKMAP suggests we get there, and so far we've been plowing ahead. And there's a lot of shorts up there. People are just, a lot of fear in the market. We do see this bearish div on the 30-second. This is a high to that high. That's a downtrend. That's an uptrend. Could be the end of the rally for the moment here. Looks a lot kind of like this. And then you pump back to the 200 SMA. That's the money printer, right? So you want a reverse money printer. So just like Master Friend teaches you how to get in on the bottom, you can learn how to scalp the top the same way. And I'm sure he does that. He's an amazing person. God bless Master Friend and everybody here on the live. If you're in my trading group for a while and you really like leverage trading, it's something that just kind of, and you want to learn a little more, hit the QR code, hit the link right here, and jump on into this course. It's amazing. And what I really like about this course the most is it'll teach you timing. It'll help you kind of understand when the market has the most liquidity and where you're most likely. In my system, if you apply it to the times, you just have a higher probability. Do you want to know when London opens? Do you want to know when Asia? When people say London, Asia, do you want to be more inept with what's happening? Take this course, man. Learn. It's $300, and then you get mentoring 3 times a week. It's like I've never heard of anything like it. But anyway, it is an additional fee inside of my trading group, but it's up to you if you want to go there. Link right here and in the description. Hit the QR code. It'll take you where you want. Check it out. Shout out to Master Friend. I love you. Hope everything's going well with you and your family on this beautiful day, man. A couple more days till my daughter turns 3 years old, and my life is changing so fast, everybody. And may God bless you all. Thank you so much for everything. So far, so good. The original trade playing out. Okay. And I got some targets up there that are saying we're going to get there. 30-second chart back on the move again. I can almost say it broke out of this little flag here. And again, I don't trade the 30-second unless I have to. You go to another time frame right now, you may not be able to see what's happening for Bitcoin at all. Like you go to the 1 hour, it is good to go to both time frames. So look, you go to BDC, and I'll take a look at, what I use is I use 2 different charts on 2 different, I'll go to the KuCoin chart. And you want to see, are we hitting some type of resistance area? And you can see we are. I mean, we're hitting that top of that VRVP area. And look, it's right where these 2 candles closed. We'd like to see a break above this. That candle just turned green on the 1 hour, which is pretty bullish, right? And the 1 hour actually still has momentum, which tells me there's no reason I could stay inside this small time frame for now. Till I see the 1 hour, and the 1 hour is actually breaking through resistance. So now it gives me confirmation that this smaller trade is likely going to play out. Is the 5 second breaking above a 200 SMA? Right here it just did. Told me that you could open the trade there with a stop on the other side. You should get the continuation to the upside here. So even the 5 second chart's incongruent with this idea. And I'm teaching you how to dance through the time frames. You're grabbing, you're a man, you're at the ball, and you're grabbing the 1 minute. You're a woman, you're grabbing the 30 second, you're dancing with it. Then you're passing it on over to the 5 minute. You're dancing with the 5 minute. Then you're swinging on over to the 1 minute. You're twirling the 1 minute around. You're dancing with the time frames. You're in congruent movement with price action, baby. You're a fluid being on this world. You're full of energy. You're full of vibrance. You're amazing. You can do this. I love y'all. This is what we're going to do every single day. We're going to make you happy. We're going to make you feel good. And we're going to teach you how to get your finances in order, your mind in order, and your life in order. Everything can be a complete circle in your life. I'm telling you right now. So look, 52.8. The 8s are always going to be some, 52.8, 52.9 actually. There's a little more bearish div here now. You see how that's flat and that's to the upside? But it, not to be, you move this aside, you keep kind of working it and looking at price action. Could that be our next little flag? And again, always remember, I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance, right? We could start to get a little bit of bearish div there. And this is where people freak out, because this is where a trailing stop is needed. I don't know if we're going to keep going up or down. The liquidity suggests that we do. There's a high probability that we stay. This pattern already is spoken and broken out. You have to remember, we're still running on the probability of this pattern, which says we will get to the base of the, this pattern already is spoken for itself with this measured move. Every pattern has a measured move. So this pattern is already spoken for 52.2, 53.2. It's already said, I want 53.2. And then the extended move is when things are really bullish, you'll get the entire algorithmic move here. And so this pattern has already said that it wants 53.2 and 53.7. That's what it says. Now we're just waiting. Every once in a while I've seen that get spoiled by a small time frame. So I'm just waiting for the smaller time frames to just continue to confirm these moves. So that's kind of what's happening. And then we looked at the 1 hour, and the 1 hour still has momentum in our favor. All right. What an amazing day it is to be alive. Theta, baby, Theta. And Theta was back at $20. I had a stream key for Theta when no one could get one. Then out of nowhere, after a year, they said you can't do it. We're not doing that anymore. I had a stream key for Theta, man. So hard to get. And I got slipped one through the back door. They were like $1,000, $3,000, $3,000 a piece. Crazy, right? I don't own any Theta. I got some other coins that I believe could do bigger numbers than Theta, but I think Theta is pretty hot nonetheless. And the market is ripping. ARB GPT is ripping. Alice coin is ripping. Gaming coins are starting to rip again. The whole market. EPIKO, remember we went over this thing, up 152%, still holding gains now. Look, of like 100 and some odd, 100 and right now from where it's at. Yeah, 140% gains, still holding. Bit of an Adam and Eve there. We talked about that 786. And bring it on, baby. Bring it on. Let's take a look at the DXY. Is it collapsing? That would help all the altcoins continue to pump. All right. And look, yeah, we're getting a red day here on the daily. 1 hour doesn't look amazing. It's got this shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder, though. But what we want to see is this kind of break down. Right? We want this to just kind of start to dump. Flag out and this, roll over, man. 1 minute's trying to, the 1 hour's trying to hold it down, but the 4 hour says I'm gone. So look, key thing. We want to see this 4 hour, just like when we're trading to the upside and we're trading, once you get above the 200 SMA, I say open up a trade. Same idea here. Once you lose the 200 SMA on the 4 hour time frame, this is going to be a big deal. So look, I want to put a right click here. I could even just click right here. And add an alert right there on the chart, right? Create that alert. I can move it up or down as I need. Now, once we close a candle below here, this alert will likely hit right around here. When that hits, it's going to tell me, look too, like shoulder, head. We got kind of almost got this complex, you know, inverted head and shoulder. You swing that upside down, you got a complex. Yeah, I mean, so that's a complex head and shoulder pattern. Your neckline would be here, right? I'll remove the moving averages to make this easier for you to see. And that tells you you're dumping down here to this level 2 at 102.98. So I'm seeing just technically some bearishness for the DXY, which, and again, I love the United States. I'm from Boston, one if by land, two if by sea. I just want to make that really clear. I never want to put down the US dollar or the flag or any of that stuff. You know what I mean? I think people get it twisted when crypto guys are all about Bitcoin and we talk about the demise of the dollar. But honestly, if the United States picks the right horse in the race, we're going to be okay. If enough American citizens got smart and bought Bitcoin, then the country wouldn't be broke, right? The government would, but the people wouldn't. And then the people could vote in who they wanted and the people would be powerful, you know? The people would actually end up richer than the government. Do you think that's what might happen? Hold up 1 second. I might have just dropped some sauce that no one ever really... And again, like, if that ran chills down your spine, it did for me. If you just got an epiphany and you were like, wait, I think, oh my God, you know, and you'd be like, yeah. Bitcoin getting that move to the upside as talked about, continuing with the pumpage. And there was the entry too that we just talked about right here. Another live trade we've given you. Who's in the gain right now? Banging on him to the upside. Bang, 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 baby. 53,096 for his target hit. On our way to the next target now at 53,350 for Bitcoin. As we continue to annihilate the shorts that just don't know how to watch this live stream and they don't know how to draw a flag on a small time frame. If they knew how to draw a flag on a small time frame, they would know, and they had BOOKMAP, they would know that we're headed likely even to 55,000 now. At this point, 55,000 is starting to look very, very scrumptious. And 55 says 60K, right? I mean, $1 billion of Bitcoin bought this weekend. And, you know, the outflows are dropping. Ords did get busy. And the whole BRC20 ecosystems are going to start to get busy again. Look at this huge move, 53,250 now for Bitcoin, continuing to rev to the upside, and the target is now hit. Bang, 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 53,350. Who just made massive gains to the upside? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I showed you how to swoop on into the 30-second chart. Who else is on the 30-second chart right now? Hitting targets to a T. Showing you how we technically divide this game. Stick with our stuff. Stick with our sauce. We do the same thing every single day. It's BOOKMAP. It's the 30-second. It's the small time frames. We're going to 53,696. We're ripping these shorts to the upside. Bitcoin's not. We're not taking any prisoners, man. We're ripping. The stream is ripping. 1,589. This is the place to be. People are telling their friends, hey, you watching this guy that hits it every time? He seems to bang on him every single time. His name's Sam Price. His last name is Price, too. And it's like he's born to make money. His last name is Price, and that's his real government name. And remember, watch out for the false move Monday. But wow, 53,409 now for Bitcoin here on Binance. Escalade V for you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And you get a V, and you get a V, and you get a V, and you get a V. Oh, man. Made 113% with the trade. In the system is Sam, funny. For the land of the free and the home of the brave. And remember when we made that big buy into SEI the other day, I said I got to get some more SEI. And that thing's following Bitcoin too, right? I see SEI about to go parabolic to the upside. Big move here for SEI. Bitcoin at 53,340. And you got to use the small time frames to track this puppy. It's out of control. Again, just opening up a trade when the 1 hour closed above the 200 SMA was all you had to know to be in massive gains right now. That's it. Don't have to be a genius. I show you how a simple person can manipulate this market with one indicator and take gains. You think Karate would have had a huge pump with the success of the rally? All right. Nice little pump back to the upside. I'm looking for this consolidation for Karate. So I'm already kind of watching what I got here going for Karate. And once it hits a penny, it's not looking back. It's a half a penny right now. Remember, you're already in the mat. We started getting in down here, and then it made this beautiful ascending triangle. That fib to there is the 786 fib from this, local fib move here. 786 fib there. You see that? The whole entire fib, though, front to back, it could come lower. There's a chance we come and meet this 200 SMA on the daily. All right. Crypto Nights, man. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Cryptolifers@gmail. We got you. We'll verify your Gmail address. Make sure you use it from this exact account. Okay. Redman in the house. Crypto Billy in the house. John Harden in the house. Scott Donovan in the house. Jonathan Rogers in the house. Robert Mihai in the house. If you're new here, my name's Sam. I started trading when I was 25. I'm 41 years old next month. I got 16 years of trading. I've been in crypto since 2016. I got 8 years of crypto experience. I'm not the greatest. I do this every single day, though, and we produce results. We take people that have never traded before, turn them into hardcore traders, turn them into people that believe in themselves. We rework subconscious minds. We push people to their limits. We make it happen every single day here on the channel. We get testimonials. People talk about it. It's amazing. Minds of Darlinia. This is what happens. You're going to start seeing just things ripping 14 to 25. The gaming community is ripping. When Alice starts to rip, Alice is kind of, to me, like the Ethereum of the gaming sector. When Alice starts to fly, it tells me something's brewing. And so gaming is starting to move here, right? And let me show you. It's these giant inverted head and shoulders that I just kind of talked about. This shoulder, this head, and this shoulder, right? It's these cups and these handles that explode, right? It's the Fibonacci's at the 618, and then they get to the high volume node and they're gone. They're above the 200 SMA on the daily. We teach this over and over again. I didn't give this trade, but you can see, I could have put my sauce on almost 90% of the market and it would have provided this similar trade, right? Everything is moving. I actually did look at this last night. I saw that it was a big gainer pumping. So look, if you look at the 1 minute, this thing's about to pump right now. So it's hot right now. And you can see the bigger time frames. It's exploding and people are getting back into gaming. And so all the big VCs about, well, gaming's hot. We want to get into gaming. And someone's like, well, Alice is a premier one. And it looks like people were just dropping dimes in here. So, a possible stop below this low. And again, it's high risk, high reward. But Alice looks like it's going to take a bit of a continuation here on this 1 hour time frame. We could wait for the 15 and the 7 minute to give a proper, better entry. All right, we'll take a look at our 7 and our 15. They're a little overbought, but 15 minute actually looks pretty hot to me right now. This tells me that this thing could pop any minute now. Take some liquidity out of that Bitcoin trade and get the rip. Yeah, we got a little pullback, right? Back to 53,000. Where's our bitty Bitcoin right now? SEI. I like SEI. I like SUI. I like Shido. You could write those down. Wow, look at that. Boom to the upside. Remember, we just made this flag here on the daily. Remember, just on this weekend, I said, man, I'm super bullish on the daily for Bitcoin. I said, that flag, look, it's going to rip. This is my Mexi chart that I left out, right? And I made this big chart here. And someone actually docked this on me on, today. They were like, dude, the trend line's here. It didn't break out yet. I disagree, man, because, if you make the trend line here, then what are we hitting here? We hit something, 1, 2, 3, 4. It was this trend line, in my humble opinion. And look at the 5-day golden cross with the dip. So you get the golden cross, then you get the dip into the golden cross. That usually tells you you're about to move. I talked about the total market cap, total 3 for the altcoins breaking above the 200 SMA on the 5-day, saying that is our key to altcoin season. And I said, as long as we stay above this, a big move is coming. I've made my big green arrow, so no one could say that I didn't swing my big green arrow around. If you know the story, you know the story, Morning Glory. Like the old saying, But I'm not going to say it. There's some kids that do watch the stream sometimes with their dads and, different time frames. But, man, I just wanted to be clear. We swinging, all right? We swinging. 561 for total 3. You stay above this. This is altcoin season. And then you break above 649. There's no looking back. There will be pullbacks. It's not a constant push to the upside, all right? There will be pullbacks. This coffee's got me on fire today. It's got to be the coffee. It's got to be the coffee. Straight up. Okay. Moving forward. Hey, Sam, you check this on SNS. AI Learn on Solana. Oh my gosh, there's so many coins. We're going to need a development team now to sit down and just like go over coins. We're going to need like a stream every day in the live. ALGO, Starknet, DAG, and Sand. Let's go through those super chats for each and every one of you. Let's take a look at the fan funding and break it down here at 11:16. We have RC Moore, Bitcoin 4-hour God candle, bang. I got a weird feeling talking about God candles, but again, I don't want to criticize anyone. Is it blasphemous to call things a God candle? I think my wife wouldn't be happy if I called something a God candle. Yeah, see, she didn't like it, and I don't like it either. But again, it's what everyone does, right? 53,330. Bitcoin was going to come down a little bit there. Don't chase the dragon. You know, well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Oh, but you know what I mean. It's the year of the dragon. Bitcoin's pumping. Get in and get out, especially on a Friday, on a Monday. But this Alice looks interesting to me. I'd put an alert here. I wouldn't be surprised if Alice does break out. The 1 hour looks beautiful. All right. You're looking at 242 as the target. Alice, man. I looked at it last night too. So it's not like I've been kind of eyeing this puppy. And see this, we give you guys setups all the time, and just you don't take this trade. You basically chart this yourself. You watch it, you see what happens. You make a record of it. You do that over and over again. You start to see what I'm teaching you, and eventually you'll see the sauce, and you'll be able to use it to your advantage to make gains. Once you do that, you can come back to the live stream, and we can continue to break bread together. Then you can join the trading group. So we give you the knowledge for free here. All right. Before we ask a dime of you, we want to show you how we do it. We teach you. Shout out to the 1,672 people here on the live. 769 likes, $600 in chat revenue, a $500 super chat from Michael Pa, raining on us on the job. Michael Pa, you too, man. God bless you, brother. And may your family and everyone in your life be well. RC Moore for the 199. We're going over the super chats, just giving anyone their screen recognition that threw down today. Joker NYC, Crypto Knights. First, the celebrated third super chat. Thank you, Crypto Knights. We love you. Lazaro Alberto, are you bullish on Starknet? I am. Love you, Sam. Love and gratitude is the only way. It is up a lot, though, for the people that got in, and it got a big airdrop. It might have some more, too, so that's something you got to watch out for. DAG, if you can, live, laugh, and love. Blessings for the day, Sammy. Check out Sand breaking out on the 15-minute true. I did put out a call for Sand last night. Looked like it was going to move. And celebrate your fifth super chat on the live. Thank you, Dr. Diesel X. How does the trading work? Can you explain it a bit? Just jump on in, man. Just keep watching the live stream every day, all right? It's a place where there's a bunch of traders like me. I have an elite group too. We go over the charts. I teach my sauce, and we just do it every single day over and over again. I also talk about handing out free money in here. Had to pay it forward. Shout out to John Pagels. We love you. And celebrate his third super chat on the live. I'm up 22,000% on my Bitcoin trade. Thanks, Sammy. Yo, you're the man, dude. A member for 8 months. God bless you, bro. Dude, he's up 22,000%. He will end up posting the biggest trade of any lifer, I believe, in the trading group. He will win the trading Guinness Book of World Records for my group of the biggest percentage gain. I just hope something, I hope that position stays wonderful. God bless you, Abdominal Bread Man, Spaghetti Rigetti Man. We love you. We appreciate you. Hope everything's going well with you and yours. Shoot me a DM if you can. Just want to make sure everything's going well with you and your life, man. You're a very special person. I'm with you to the very end, Sam, forever and a day, brother. Shout out to Rudy. God bless you and your son. Hope everything's going well. Thank you so much for the love, everybody. All right. Let's get back into the super chats. We've connected to the chat. We love y'all. I think that's as important as going through the chat, Boomers don't know what to do with all these gains they're getting from buying the ETF. They love it, right? Best thing I ever did was join the Discord group. Shout out to MJ Magic Shack. We love you for saying that. When you tell people that, that's a blessing. Glad I found you in 2020. Shout out to Michael Beauregard. And shout out, and speaking of Beauregard, shout out to Nick Ellegard. Hope you had an absolutely wonderful birthday weekend. Nick, your wife is an amazing person. Your girlfriend or your wife, I believe. She hooked you up. She loves you. And that's just such a nice relationship you guys have. I can tell by how she reached out to my wife. So blessings to Nick and your family. Hope you had a wonderful birthday weekend, man. Thank you so much. All right. Can we look at SEI, you sexy guy? Wow. I'm turning red, babe. I'm turning red. They're calling me sexy on the stream, babe. I'm getting GQ'd up here. I went with the 2 buttons down, 1 collared shirt, you know? Did you check the live? Yeah. Looking forward for the Uni TA. All right. Where is my TA box here? Team, Super Chats, Algo, Starknet, Dag, and Sand. And this thing looks hot to me too. And I like to be back on Bitcoin, 53,360. I got Bookmap open on another window, so don't worry. I got it. I'm on watch. I'm like Jon Snow on the wall, all right? 54,000 now. The orders are coming in bigger and harder. Wow, the whales want 54K and they want it now. 53.8. It looks like we may continue here for Bitcoin. It's going to get savagery. So we do have to kind of zoom in here and stay on this 30-second when I see that. We can't sleep on that. Looks like a Monday we may be able to just make massive. Oh, look at this. We hit the target again. Oh my. What a beautiful trade that was right here. This flag. And all you have to do is find a flag, know how to trade a flag. It's not that, like, I show this all the time, but people think I'm crazy. Then we hit the gains in front of them, but then they forget about it the week before. And everyone wants to do this, but we show and prove every day. We don't just do this. We actually do it every day, right? See, I don't like when the 21 starts to curve. It's telling me, look, shoulder, head, and right shoulder. Right, now you have a head and shoulder pattern, right? Now you're likely to dump. Got to listen to the patterns they speak. And they tell you what they're saying, right? When the moving averages get really far apart, it tells me, now you got some really strong bearish divergence here too. And look, that's the money printer. Where's Master Friend at? Master Friend, man. Or clip this out for him if he's busy sometimes in different time zones. Because he's up in the trading group when I'm in bed. So I don't expect him to be on the live every day because think about it. Like, we're tag teaming with that 3-hour time difference. That really makes the group special too. And look, that's when we pump back up to the 200 SMA, right? We get in here and we look, this is the money printer, everyone. Does everyone see this? Who here understands the money printer is blown away right now? You see what I'm showing you? Wife are right behind you with the sandals in her hands. I want to join your group so me and my family can have a better life. Oh, love, man. Dude, I have a great life. If you want to jump on in with my... And look, see, the head and shoulder broke the neckline. Didn't I just tell you this was going down? Why? Because I could see the shoulder head on the right shoulder. The bearish divergence. I can show you when it goes up. I can show you when it goes down. And look, when you lose the 21 and when the moving averages get this far apart, you're likely to come all the way down to this red line. And it is a false move Monday. So don't expect us to go all the way up and not come all the way back down. It's Monday, baby. I'm not saying we might hold this level. There's now a support right here at 53,000. Be cool if we bounce here. Be really cool if we bounce here. We are oversold now on the Stokes when we could get a bounce. Now what you're looking for is hidden bullish divergence. And you're getting the swing down and the swing down. It tells you should make a high higher than the high. You basically hit the measured move. And this would have to make a bigger consolidated path here now. See, I finally realized what hidden bullish divergence brings us into. It brings us into the ascending triangle. And then you can have these like shoulder head and like these little right shoulders. And you kind of have a complex inverted that breaks in. Now, if you lose this level, we know we're coming down here to this 200, very likely. But if we can hold this, then we can get ready for our next trade. It's all about being ahead of the pack. It's all about seeing it before they see it. It's all about being, call me the projectionist, the futurist, right? Wow, it was the workout today. Really aligned my mind. That's why I'm so spicy right now. Everybody work out. It creates the endorphins for power and amazingness. And again, I could spend this whole live stream being pissed that I sold early. There's still a little fight in me that, because I'm a perfectionist and I want the best. But I did great. And I have to tell myself, hey, today, Sammy, you did great. And be so grateful for what I do have. I like this reversal here for Bitcoin. If it can stay in this, we're headed back to that target, $55,000 today for Bitcoin. And I mean, look at the big order here at 54,000. Bookmap suggests that we are continuing to go and we're going to eat them alive. The CVD at 1,120, that can get to 8,000. This channel and Discord group is eye-opening. Shout out to Jan Pagels. We love you. We appreciate you for saying that. It's all about being part of the pack, baby. One more time for me. Can we look at SEI? You sexy guy. Wow. Does Bitcoin have any more room to move? Yeah, it does, man. Looks like we can get to 54,928 by my coordination. And honestly, I know this is insane, but if you take the algorithmic pump, you know, there's a chance that we get all the way to 56,000 today. It says that 56,000 is the big, you know, you could look. I mean, this isn't that far-fetched. You pump, you go sideways, you pump some more. 56K is on the way. And I'm telling you, people are now wishing they got Bitcoin at these prices. Now they're like, dang, I could have bought $5 grand. Now people are like, man, a lot of people today feel regret. There's a lot of pain in the market today. Even though I know you think it's euphoria, there's a lot of people who sat on the sidelines. There's a lot of people who Peter shifted, you know what I mean? Or Peter whiffed it. I don't know what you call it. A whiff, we call it. Whiff is when you miss the ball when you're, you know, right? You know, so you whiffed it, right? And shift kind of rhymes with it. So I figured it's a Peter whiffed it. You Peter whiffed it, right? And so if you Peter whiffed it, you know, and God bless Peter, man. What I like, you know, honestly, and Peter didn't whiff it. You know why? I'm going to tell you why Peter Schiff is the smartest guy in the game. Are you ready? You guys can clip this out and send it to him. If Peter Schiff didn't teach me how to buy and sell gold and silver back in the day, I never would have bought Bitcoin. So because Peter Schiff, he helped create the crypto lifer, I would never have been here. All right. So I just want to let you know, like, he helped create the crypto lifer, man. 100%. I'll write him a letter and let him know. I wrote his life story, hear about his dad being, like, you know, chained to the bed in the hospital for not paying taxes. And, you know, so, you know, we all go over and we make that banter between gold and Bitcoin. But I'll tell you right now, if I never found Schiff Gold, I got my first ounce of gold from Peter Schiff. I got my first silver ounce from Peter Schiff. I'm not lying. So if it wasn't for him, bang, right? Then you probably never would know me. So he may not have bought that much Bitcoin, or he may not, but he helped create me. And I talk about Bitcoin all the time. So he did so much for each and every one of you he did so much for Bitcoin without even realizing it. He taught me the value of money. He taught me the value of scarcity. He was one of the first people to he told me when the housing crisis was going to happen before it happened. I got so much respect for that dude. And he taught me so much. He was a mentor to me, just like Jim Rohn and other people were too. And he had a lot of foresight when a lot of people didn't. He runs a gold company. I think that's he has to save face for the people that have been buying gold off him for a long time. If he just switches to Bitcoin, he might piss off some of his loyal gold buyers, right? So he's got to play two ends against the middle. His kid holds the Bitcoin. Maybe that's kind of how they do it. And he just kind of plays devil's advocate. He can't be that off, you know? And even if he was, like I told you, he helped create me, so it doesn't matter. He's going to help push adoption on a mass scale because of what he's done. All right. You still buy gold and silver now? That's kind of a waste of time. Yeah, I have enough of it at this point if I really need it. I don't think it's worth buying gold and silver anymore. No, I don't think I personally would buy Bitcoin with any excess money that I have. I can move with it. I can get around with it. I can take it through the airport. I can have $1 million of Bitcoin on me at any time through just memorizing 12 words. You know, you could write a child's story to your kid, and there could be certain words in that story, and that could be your seed phrase that nobody knows. You can carry around a child book. I'm just saying, there's so many ways that it's amazing. Crypto Lover changed my mind on life, so this is my thank you for today. But we'll forever be grateful for your blessings, man. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for the love, Majin Crypto. Can you check out GFI, please? Yeah. Bitcoin now kind of slowing down, right? It looks like we got our massive pump up to 53.6. There was the divergence now, starting to cool off. And so we're going to continue to get the pump now. Look, lower low. It looks like we may be rolling over here, deciding to go down this bigger channel to the downside. That's okay. Kind of made the right shoulder. We needed to get above there and do, but it doesn't say it's over yet. If we get this bounce on up, then there's a chance that the long continues. Wouldn't be surprised if you see a wick in the next few seconds, just boom. We're on the 30-second chart for Bitcoin. Who's intrigued by how we look at the market here? Who likes the sauce? Who likes how we make this sauce happen, how we mix in the ingredients to get the perfect taste? Let's take a look at the super chats. ALGO, Strike, Dag, San, and COTI. Shout out to Mario. Many of the most valuable lessons were taught by the black-hearted people. God's plan, giver's gain. Ondo, 5-minute cup and handle on Coinbase. Got me starting to like Peter Schiff. Never saw that coming. Dude, Peter changed my life, man. He told me about the housing crisis when everyone else was in a good mood and acting like everything was fine. He went on Fox News and said, these are all horrible. They're marking these good, and they're not. He said, we're going to see a massive dump. He saw it happening before it happened, and he had the guts to talk about it. You know? I mean, the guy's Peter Schiff for a reason. Uni's just going sideways. Nice double bottom. Pumped up to 1156, back down. I see 1777 coming for Uni. Just waiting. I don't like the 1 hour right now. See how the moving averages, but look at that one. I mean, that's giving that flat bottom. That's basically a double bottom for Uni. Weird price action, but I like what I'm seeing. Can resemble some of it a descending triangle, though. I'll give you that. It's got a flat. I don't like flat bottoms with, you know, it is a descending triangle that usually dumps to the downside. You got the 200 waiting for you. 4 hours oversold, though. The daily may be a little spent. Daily's a little hot away for the 200 SMA. You may get a dump down. Uni's something I would hold for 2 months, 3 months, though. I wouldn't stress it. You can pay for the 99 membership with crypto by emailing cryptolifers@gmail.com. Jump on in today. All right? Jump on in today. Mara, baby, 27.7 doing damage. And look, we see Mara kind of doing this here. Let's even look at shoulder ahead and a right shoulder. I wouldn't be surprised if it just takes off on some craziness. Even bigger here. Look, it's getting even tighter. Let's tighten this up for Mara. And that tells me a bigger move is coming for Mara. And it's coming soon. Maybe the last chance to load up on Mara. Once it breaks this 30, it's on the way to 50. I see 57 coming from Mara. We want 57, and we want it now. Inverted shoulder, head, right shoulder on Mara on the daily. Tight moving averages. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, goodbye. Mara ready to blast to the upside for sure. Pump more money into Mara, babe. Let's go. 27.89 holding strong. Inverted head and shoulder on the daily. Bullish divergence on my indicator right here. Telling me we're about to fly. Tight moving averages. Say goodbye. My next target is 57 for Mara. And it looks like it's going to be around my birthday when we do that. 57 flavors, 57 Chevys, baby. Let's go. He ain't nothing but a hound dog. Rocking all the time. Hey, Alois, I think I'm going to grow a beard. My name's Peter Griffin. And I like crypto lifer. That's right. Yeah, I do the voice for Peter. You didn't know that? Yeah, I do. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. The contract ended, but you know, I still pop into the studio. Look at Algo in the cup and handle. It's going to 28. Look at it's got gas in the daily. Shoulder, head, and right shoulder. Look, it's got this shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. It breaks this level. It's gone. I see Algo going to 28. Not too long from now. I do hold the bag of Algo. I'm not a huge fan. And it's got the Morpheus. I call this the Morpheus inverted head and shoulder. It's got the rounded bottom, and that's going to break out too. So you got the cup and handle, inverted head and shoulder. You're above the 200 SMA on the daily. Then you look for the 200 SMA on the bigger time frames, like the 2-day. Yeah, you just got above the 2-day. That says you're gone. And you got the tight moving averages. If Algo's not 28 in the next week or two, my name ain't Sam. You know what I mean? Ooh, I shouldn't have done it, but hey, I'm almost so confident you're going to see a 28 Algo. It's ridiculous. But hey, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't think I say and do should be taken as financial advice. A lot of the crypto market is built on ETH. I was wondering what your input on prices to hold. I got Unlinked because of you, Sam. And ZETA. Hey, you got Unlinked because of yourself. You just watched me, but you liked what you did your research. ZETA chain is hot. I see ZETA chain take it over. That cross-chain operability with Bitcoin is a big deal. And look at ZETA chain just getting busy right now, right? Look at that. That thing is consolidating and getting ready for that thing, $6. And you heard it here first, a $6 ZETA chain. And I'm in ZETA chain. So of course I want it, but I can see this ecosystem growing. I can see what's happening. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to JD for the $2 super chat. We love you, JD. We appreciate everyone that does give to the channel. Cosmos was moving too. We gave the Cosmos cup and handle, baby. Adam. Wilder World is one of my bigger positions. Hasn't really given us the big pump yet, but I see this beautiful flag breaking out. I'm in this coin as well. And they're like, damn, the guy's like, you're in every coin? Yeah, I probably own 500 cryptos. Portfolio is pretty ridiculous. But I see, this is a cup and handle back above the 200 SMA. No reason why I don't see this back at 48. My bigger target is out of this giant cup and handle here and headed back to 81. We got that big pump like everything was doing and everything that kept moving. But Wild got, it's like people sold Wild to get into AI coins. It kind of looks like what happened here, right? So let's take a look at StarkNet. They're striking StarkNet too. I want to make sure I'm looking at the right coin. This is at 192 on Binance. It just hit a lot of the exchanges and it had a airdrop from, I could be wrong. So I'm not perfectly human, but I believe it had an airdrop. All right. So look, Bitcoin, beautiful pump, 53,007, but it came all the way back down to 53,200. All right. That's a pretty good false move Monday move, right? And look at the 6 hour. Let's look at our 4 hour. Nice move though. That's a clean breakout. Bitcoin broke above 52,487 here on the 4 hour time frame. So here's the deal, everybody. All I care for today on Monday is I want to see the daily candle close above this yellow line. That's it. I had a good trade today. We're going to allocate into certain coins. We're going to look at the altcoins. This move suggests, let's get to 1,000 likes too, everyone. Let's do it. We're so close. There's no reason why we can't get to 1,000 likes. All right. If I can make $600 in chat revenue, I can get to 1,000 likes. Those two things are hard for a lot of channels to do. We do it regularly. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. And shout out to Michael Pa dropping a $500 super chat. Unbelievable. If that doesn't inspire you to get on your grind and go for it, second time he did it this week. Dude, imagine being on vacation. You're spending $350 a day for the room and all that. You're bringing your kids to every dinner, spending $700 on dinners, for your family and friends, which is fun. And then that day you go live and someone throws a $500 super chat. Your trade goes well. It's a good feeling. And it reminds you where you were when you decided, hey, I'm going to go after my ideas. I'm going to go after my dreams. And then you're like, wow, so thank God I went after my dreams. Thank God I went after it, because if I didn't go after it, I wouldn't have been able to feel this amazing feeling of how of the rewards that life brings. And it lasts, it's fleeting. First, you feel the good reward, you're ready to go. And it's back to work though, because the work is what got you there. And so you fall in love with the exercise of the work. The exercise of the habit, the discipline and the focus creates the love and the beauty of life, man. And when you lack discipline, you do the same, you let whatever happen over and over again. That's when the beauty of life falls. Discipline creates that beauty, I'm telling you. Focus and discipline. I still really see 55,375 on the table here. This looks bullish to me. It really does. This flag looks somewhat bullish to me. And now we seem to have some support here for Bitcoin. I wouldn't be surprised if this continues to the upside to 55,375, even on a false move Monday. We've got the liquidity above us to get us there on BOOKMAP. Look, he's at 55 right there. Oh, they're building a little more liquidity down at 51,000. Now, we didn't see that before. But maybe they're just trying to play with us. And I could be wrong. This could dump to the downside at any second. Moving average a little far apart, but there seems to be this, and it's the inflows. You have to remember too, they got to keep buying these ETFs. More and more rich people want in on them. And now there's more and more funds that want to get on. And they all have to buy. There's going to be funds everyone wants. I should make a fund if I can. I got wrecked last night, lack of discipline and revenge trading. As long as you can admit it and move on and don't make the same mistakes over and over again. Everybody, join my trading group right here. Get the education you deserve. You hit the link. It takes you to cryptolifer.com. Join today. Get the education you deserve from a guy that shows up every single day without a day off, right? If I get to the beginning here and you scroll down, you'll be opted in to jumping into my newsletter, all right? I think I'm cookied out right now, but opt in to get into the newsletter. It'll blow your mind, all right? Also, shout out to the channel sponsors, I Trust Capital at the bottom right there. You can buy and sell cryptocurrency tax-free inside of a Roth IRA. Get yourself set for retirement. Really can't do that anywhere else. Gold and silver and all sorts of stuff, man. But God bless you all. Thank you so much for the love, for being here. And shout out to BingX, where you can trade Tesla, gold, silver, and all these other stocks in the same place, as well as trading Bitcoin and altcoins like Myro. Where could you trade Solana and Tesla all at the same time? Unbelievable, right? I see a big move here coming for Bitcoin out of this flag to the upside. I really do. 55,000 looks like it's ready to go. And once we break above 53, 54,000, it's kind of a wrap, right? They won't be able to say a word. The Bears would just be like, they're already in a state of shock right now. But I think they're going to be in even more of a complete state of shock. All right, 53,330 right now for BTC. I like what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. And do I jump on in and live trade? I just may. Let's take a look at that 1 minute flag. I'll delete everything and see what's about to crack here. Oop. Sometimes I'm just a little late to the party here, but that has a huge target. It's got two separate poles. I know what you were thinking. Don't say it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't go there. We all did it. I know. Did even the ladies do it? Did everybody do it, or was it just? Or am I just? Am I just a horrible person? Let's take. That's America has corrupted us. It's not our fault. Don't blame yourself. It's America. You have to blame. It's just how we were raised. It's not right. It's not right, I tell you. 55,287 is the target. And so you'd be risking 145 or 6, 200 for 1,000 if this rally really gets busy. Are chasing the ends of the ends. And again, scared money make no money. Can also do is add to a small portion of the trade. So I want to see these stochastics reset and see how we do here. $250 for 1,000. I mean, that's a great 4-to-1 basically. 977, 266 for 977. And you kind of get this uptrend now here a little bit. He's got to look at shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. See that inverted head and shoulder? It says but the blast. $5,281 would be the target. So pretty far away from price action. We'd have to break the lows. I don't like how high the Stokes are right now. Ooh, but that looks like it's going to blast. Same as how I started the trade earlier this morning. Same idea here. I'm going to take it. We'll see where we go. The 1 minute should be in a better spot. Let's see what happens. I could easily lose 250. 1 minute should be in a better spot, but we'll see. I can't watch it. $15 minutes. Let's see if Alice is going to close above the trend line. And we're not risking a lot. We're risking 250. You know what I mean? The most I can lose is 250 on the trade. I'm up more in super chats. I'd still break even on the lot, right? So crazy. Hondo's hot. I think Hondo could be a great long-term hold, right? Sam reminds me of Christopher Walken sometimes. Hey. Street Kings. Remember that movie, Street Kings? That was crazy. Cut the finger off. Those kids were nuts. Never mess with a mob boss. Hey. 25,400 subscribers. Let's get to 30,000. Come on. Keep following me on Twitter. We're posting stuff all the time. Having fun. Getting with the community. Having a blast. So StarkNet on MEXC. Let's see here. Ooh. Now, it pumped up nicely in just people, you know, the only thing that's got these airdrops. I'd have to look up how many, when they're coming out, stuff like that. And I have some sites that will teach us that. Welcome to BTC Slanger. Appreciate you. One love, optimism. How high can it go? Sam, can you look at Sinka's Dow? We looked at it yesterday, man. Last night, right before I went to bed. Yeah. We'll look at DAG, Sand, COTI, and Render, though. For sure. I wish I could hang out with you. You're hanging out with me right now, man. This is what I do. Listen, like, if you're in my house, you'd be in my house right now, and I'd be here, and you wish you were hanging out with me. So, right now, my wife wish she was hanging out with me, but I'm hanging out with you guys. I think she does. Babe, do you wish you were hanging out with me right now? Oh, she said yeah. She said, that was a smart answer, babe. Don't make me look ghoulish. Nah. Descending triangle, I'll be honest. Like, I don't like what I'm seeing just technically. See, I just go by the technicals. Here's the deal, though. If StarkNet breaks out of here and retest, it's a nice buy at 195, likely to swing up to 220. So that's what we're looking for, something like that. And it is consolidating nicely, probably for a bigger move at one point. I believe in the project. Just the timing of the exact entry with the airdrops may be a little skewed. That's all. Media Network and Solana looks like it's a big breakout coming. Some guy said GFI. He kept asking about it. It's kind of stuck on my mind now. Goldfinch. You know, I love these like cup and handle vibes. That daily looks hot. I'm with you on this thing. It got boomed up and people don't want to sell it off. Consolidating nicely after a massive dumpage. I don't know what this coin is. I've never heard of it. GFI, Goldfinch. New coin alert, new coin alert, new coin alert here on the channel. GFI, never heard about this coin in my life. Daily looks amazing. Inside of a flag, consolidating nicely. Tight moving averages, high volume node. Target could be 289. Shout out to the 1,005. Let's get 50 more people here to get 1,000 likes of the channel. Let's go. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Come on now. I'm no more charts till we get to 1,000 likes. I make a stand. I'll do Sand, COTI, Render, and NAKA. We'll have some fun. We'll have a blast. I'll do my Mark Wahlberg if we get to 1,000 likes. I'll do my Mark Wahlberg impression. All right? I'll start doing the Boston accent over here. Let's get it. 49 people are fighting me. You guys going to fight me? You're going to defy me? You don't think I'm consistent? You know I'm consistent. I'll stand here all day. Right? We'll have a standoff. We'll have a like off. I'll just sit here and stare like till I see 1,000 likes. Oh, you people are amazing. That was easy. You guys made it easy. That was painless. 1,000 likes on the live stream. Thank you so much for the love. That's big for the algo. The algo sees 1,000 likes. It gets pretty happy. It gets pretty happy. I'm a peacock. Let me fly. My name's Mark Wahlberg. Everybody, it doesn't matter. I played a cop. I play a fireman. It doesn't matter, okay? I can do this. Babe, I was Dirk Diggler in all the movies, and I can do this. It doesn't matter, babe. I got this. I got it. My name's Wahlberg, and I approve this message. Can you do back to the lovely trance music, please? You're funny. Best fam of the game, 333. I'm a peacock. Let me fly. Liva, can you say a prayer for Aaron Bushnell? Peace and love to all the souls on earth. Shout out to Aaron Bushnell. I don't know who he is, but peace and love to all the souls on earth, man. God bless you, brother. You're the best. You deserve it. Amen. Nah, man, I get everything I deserve. God has loved me so much, bro. The love is amazing. All right. This looks hot. Goldfinch looks hot. 287 is the target. I wouldn't be surprised if it hit it the way the technicals are setting up. Once you know your setups, it doesn't take you long to see that something's going to pop. All right. Look at this thing. Golden pocket, double bottoming, right? DAG, right? So it's like, and I always just remove things because I need to see it clean. And yeah, you got this flag going. You may bounce one more time, but, you know, once you breach this diagonal trend line, it's gone. Is this Constellation? Yeah, Constellation. This tends to move. This used to move when AGIX moved. They tend to move together. And DSLA, for whatever reason, AGIX, DSLA, and DAG, these three would all kind of pump. DAG's lagging right now, but DAG usually gets, you know, starts to move. Hot coin, I see 108% gains coming out of DAG as long as it stays above support. Nice call on this. Whoever gave me this coin is lagging. The whole market's ripped, and this thing's ready to rock. The daily does look good for DAG, and, you know, MEXC is pretty new. It's an older coin though, but it's newer on MEXC. But I remember trading this like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I could be, you know, I could be making a mistake, but I'm pretty positive I traded this coin many a time. Shout out to the $620 in chat revenue, 1,477 people here on the live, and we're just ripping it. Unbelievable. A lot of setups posted last night too. A lot of gaming setups look nice to me. I think I posted that chart twice. Just don't mind me for doing that. It's the same chart. Okay, moving forward, continuing with the stream. My portfolio is in price disco, Sammy. Been with you for a couple years now. I show up every day. Thank you so much. Please take a look at NEXA. God bless you. My moonbags are AGIX and Doge. Alice appears to have heard you. Thank you for the membership, whoever that was. God bless Patrick Leishman. We love you. You're right. I remember DAG 2 or 3 years ago. Alice blew up. If you trade MEXC coin on their wallet, it pays you out in BTC for staking. Unbelievable. That's hot. Bitcoin 53,300 still holding. Trade just getting flat, looking like it's about to rip. I'm going to hold for gains. You guys do what you want. I'm going to keep this long open here that I made and make myself another $1,000 hopefully, which looks like it's likely going to happen, but you never know. Probability is starting to build in my favor for the trade. 53.3 really holding gains. And we're blessed today on a Monday getting ripped up like this. This is just what it's supposed to be. A 2-hour live stream that goes by in 2 seconds because we're having so much fun, making so much gains, and we're learning a lot too. Don't get, you know, this is all about the education. The reason I believe why the stream is fun because we're learning. We're all learning together. COTI. It's funny. Look at my setup for COTI, how I traded COTI. All right. And I learned something from how I trade. I look for high stochastics and I wait for price to come down to my entries, right? So waiting for price to get to the bottom of the trend line, it did that, and then it was gone. So you go back to COTI, and I'm looking at COTI here, like overbought on the 1 hour time frame, and saying, okay, it's here. I'd like it to come back down into the zone somewhere where I can get in. Now I was looking just for the target at 16 cents. No way I knew it was going to get even higher than that. I just took the length of this pole here, the algorithm move, like I do. And so this is what I saw for COTI. When it came back in, you buy the bottom of the pattern and then let it rip. And that's what happened. I'll be here if you ever need to leave. I never leave my fat man. Grateful for the knowledge, man. And then we did have the full moon too, and Bitcoin likes to pump on the full moon. And then all these coins just ripping. And when Monero got crushed, this has some privacy to it. And, you know, people, I heard even YouTubers speculate, like, watch COTI be the net, you know, and a lot of you, and even that Martini guy was all over it. You got to give him credit where credit's due. 300% gains. But even in my trading group, have you seen that setup? I don't know if the only thing is I don't know if I posted the setup because I was looking at a bunch of different things, and that one might have slipped. So I don't take credit for the COTI pump. I had so many other things, so it's okay, right? I wish I could, but yeah. Now, the 4 hour says this is going to continue. It's just getting started. And look, that candle closed above resistance. Shows that 33 is coming for COTI. So I don't, to me, there's something brewing here. The 4 hour suggests that COTI is going to continue to the upside. I like this track here. Go to room 112. Tell them Blanco sent you. Yep. You into Link yet? I remember you said you were going in hard on Chainlink. I haven't done those big moves yet. Today, maybe today. Shoulder, head, shoulder, bouncing on the 200 SMA. Could go lower. Let me look at my daily. I like to get in when the daily's near the 21 or we're coming down. I mean, Chainlink might come back down here to 15, 16. The daily looks interesting, though. We might actually start consolidating this way. This could be the last chance to buy it right here. At this kind of hidden bullish, weird, that swings down, that kind of. So there's two ideas here for Chainlink. Wait till it hits this, we get a bigger pullback to the 718, 15. Some bearish div there. Let's look at my 3-day chart. On a bigger time frame, I like to get in when the 3 days, a little lower, but it is somewhat like resetting and showing life with previous support as resistance. SR flipping on the 3-day. Shows that it could be like, that shoulder, it could be that last moment before, once it gets above 21, it's going to rip up to 27. Then you're going to be at a $34 chain link, and you're going to see that we've doubled up from there, and it is what it is, right? And I'm not saying they're the best two coins to buy. There could be better, but for me, long-term idea, and look, Solana bounced right where I thought it would off that 786 Fibonacci level with the wick, too, exactly on the 786. And we're watching this consolidation cup and handle for Solana. The daily's starting to cook, wanting to make a move. I'm watching this consolidation ever since it started for the hotness at December 24th. So, and this is telling me that Solana is going to be somewhere in the 234 before we know it. Today may be the day that I add, because Bitcoin broke above some key levels, giving us that, it gave us that, that buffer zone. All right. Yo, we just made massive gains in that trade, right? Look at that. Bang. And so the trade's in the green now. Not massive, but up, right? We're in the gains. We add to the one that we already made today. That's how you make $60 off $1,300 in 20 minutes. Well, starting to move, and this could be the bigger gainer here. Once we get above 53,696, we're gone. If you took the trade, you're in the gains right now. You can't say you're not. Lifer put out another hot call on the live. Could come right back down to the 21. We could lose these gains. Oversold on that 200 SMA. I'm not loving that. All right. Looks like it may go up or down a little bit. We could make it something like this too, and just it's consolidating top of the pattern, getting tighter and tighter. It's all about consolidation. You watch consolidation, it's likely, this should have went further down, but we got this. And I start building the position, building the idea, and then price action starts to fill into it. This looks good. 55,000 on the radar for Bitcoin. Let me get that 1,000. Let me make that G. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I'd greatly appreciate it. Shout out to the channel sponsors, I Trust Capital, BingX, and the Crypto Lifers. The trading group is out of control. Never in my wildest dreams did I think we'd be doing what we're doing, but we're just banging on them. All right, this trade's still open, as you can see. No stop loss got hit. There's some bearish div there on the 1 minute, though. That might be the end of my rally. We'll see if we can kind of continue sideways here. 53.4 holding nicely, though, for Bitcoin. Let's get back into the, So, yeah, Solana, I like what I'm seeing here for Solana. Sand on MEXC. So I got sand in a giant cup and handle. What just broke out of this was AGI. I look just like this. That sideways beautiful handle. It gets above 54. It hits the 61. 61 is the breaking point to 91. A fast 50% move. From we first looked at it, 96%. I put this out to the trading group. I've gone over it. I've talked about it. I like it. And, if you look at the daily looks pretty good to me. Like it's getting started for a move here. So I like what I'm seeing for sand on the daily. I put this out to the trading group. I wouldn't sleep on sand. And yeah, and I put a lot of setups yesterday for people to check out. I put a lot of these big time calls out. Then you want to find your entry with what I teach you on the smaller time frames. I'd much rather you find your entry and me kind of give you the overall big ideas and setups and then teach you how to find the nitty gritty. You see me do it with Bitcoin, so just replicate what I do. How do I find the trade? I see Bitcoin's going to look good on the 1 hour. Next thing you know, I'm whittling away on the 30-second. Same thing with this. You see this looks good on the daily? Whittle away on the 15 and the 1. Look for your pattern. Look for your entry. Don't ask someone to hand you it. Get it yourself. Understand. I'll give you the education. You got to go after it. You got to take it by storm. You got to want it more than everybody else. There's a daily cup and handle. I like what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. All right. So that's good. If Bitcoin's in a good spot, that can help altcoins pump as well, right? Sand looking nice. Render on MEXC. And I had Render going to 84 cents. Why? Just because I just took the algorithm measured move and then it consolidated. You wanted to bounce. It had some hidden bullish divergence, said it would break that, and it did. Render just is out of control. Render's going to be a big coin. And we talked about Render at 42 cents. I mean, it's just crazy what we're seeing with these coins. They're 20xing before the market has even apparently gotten, so. PMPY already on a major exchanges very early. Remember PMPY? We talked about that thing like 2-3 months ago now. I'm glad that you use God's superpowers. People achieve power through the devil and you harness God's power. You're the best example of success through God. My wife taught me that. And her, she lived in a very religious family that used God's power. To stay protected, to be great, to do what they had to do in life. Oh. I protect the bounty, take the $8 right now. And I can always just reassess the trade in case this starts to dump on me. I'd rather it pump back up now and then get back in if it consolidates nicely. The trade's still there, so I don't have to really stress the risk-reward ratio. See what I did that? I just protected the purse. I don't want to lose 250 if this starts to make a dump, right? If I don't have to. There's no reason to lose if you don't have to. I like this is coming down now. We want to get that bounce. Yep, that 260 for that 1,000. There it is. And I keep that. Now that starts to dump down there, then I know it's not worth. If this line breaks and we do it, then I know it's not worth the trade. We lose the point of control. We get the bounce back up. We start to consolidate. I'll come back in. It is a false move Monday. I got to remind myself that. And not get so crazy. Not get so sucked into the trades. Okay? Although I like what we're seeing there. This could be the entry of a lifetime. A battle right now on this one, on this area. Can you please check onto his chart? Super chats, NAKA and NEXA. Funny, right? NAKA and NEXA. Like two sisters. So the buy, this 319, you're already up if you had the guts to get in there. But you had to have the gutsitos. It is looking like a pretty nice consolidated pennant. This good mental music to like, what is it, man? Wow, it's already pumping nicely. I'm going to throw down again now. Now, I made the trade smaller this time. You've noticed I'm risking less than I did last time. If we start to get above this, I want to double the trade, right? And so I just set up the double up. It would be 130 right there. I like the higher low there. Should be in the green already. How am I not? I thought my entry was better than that. They gave me a beat market order on that one for whatever reason. It's green now, right? 384. BOOKMAP has the liquidity too, so I'm going to double down. When you do that, double check your trades. Whenever I do that, that's when I lose the most. Look, 115 for 3.7. All right. 139 for 450, right? So what could I lose? You know, is like 280, right? 270, right? Because whenever I double down like that, every once in a while, I won't look at the risk. And that's when that's a beautiful bull pennant. 68% of the time, I'm going to make, this trade's going to pay me. So I'm going to take the trade because the trade, that's a bull pennant. It's a beautiful bull pennant. Like, that's the definition of a bull pennant. It looks so nice. I love that pattern. It's so pretty looking. Look how pretty it looks. It's like a 1957 Corvette. It's got the edge. Patterns remind me of like classic cars. I don't know why. Like chopped Fords, you know. You're a Superman or Batman, but a real one. You're funny, man. Could you do a quick TA on SNX, please? And thank you. Yeah. Super chat, NAKA and NEXA. All right. And we'll see what happens over time. I could win or lose, too. That's the thing about being in a trade. I think I went over NAKA already. Pretty sure, but I just see NAKA just making this beautiful consolidation on its way to $4. And the daily looks beautiful. Shoulder, head, and shoulder. I'm in NAKA right now for a massive amount, like $30,000 almost worth of NAKA. So you do you, but I'm liking what I'm seeing here for NAKA. And my target is $4.15. And the daily suggests this is definitely coming. And you're getting tight, and people love this. And 1, 2, and these are the beginnings of what to me is going to be just massive rallies. So just, you know, it's on the way, baby. It's on the way. Ooh, a nasty. Whoa. I just saw 250 and 400 at the same time. How is that possible? Up $24 already on the trade. Let's go. Let's go. This could be the one, man. It's setting up really nicely right now for the pump. I was cautious. I saved the bag, got back in. You saw how I did that. Nice and calm. Most people freaking out on the 1 minute. I'm nice and calm on the 1 minute. The 1 minute's like, you know, I drive the 1 minute like I drive every day of my life, you know. Nice and easy. Driving Miss Daisy on the 1 minute. Look, they got the liquidity way closer to us is the liquidity to 54,000. So BOOKMAP is telling us it's going higher. All right. It's like bugging out right now, though. 390, 400. There we go. And look, we got orders here up to 54,000 for Bitcoin. It says we're going to 54K. No guarantees, but that's what it says. We'll see. I could easily lose this trade. This could dump on my face. Remember that. No trade is a guarantee. All right. Even though I've been doing this all the time and I seem to be amazing when I put it out. But again, no trade's a guarantee. Well, Bitcoin doing numbers, and we gave you it all weekend long, and I gave you this super bullish case. Remember this weekend I gave you the super bullish case scenario for Bitcoin. All right. Oh no, one of our lifers died today. Could you send me the obituary so I can see it? Could you copy and paste that? Live learning. I don't think I'm gonna read it now. I'm gonna read it alone, but I mean, my group's that big, man. It's sad that people do die in the trading group. It's crazy. So crazy. While there's heavy volatility today on this Monday, they're battling these shorts. This pattern plays out 68% of the time. If we just trade the pattern, we breathe easy, and we leave our emotions aside, we let the trade take care of itself, the trade should pay us. 70% of the time, this trade will pay us if we just let it pay us. But if we don't, if we get in the way, it can't pay us. We can't get in the way of the trade. It has to be, we have to let the trade pay us. You can't meddle with a trade. It should be a massive green candle in the next 10, 20 minutes, and we should just be rejoicing. And we won. We already won. 1,100 people on the likes. That's awesome. Thank you, Love Learning. I love you so much. Wow. I can't seem to, oh, there she is. Wow, she's so pretty. Oh, Wendy Rivers, West Planton. Wendy Rivers, 65, of West Pilston, Pennsylvania, died peacefully on February. Originally from Syracuse, New York, Wendy is survived by her devoted husband of 36 years, Raymond Rivers, her child, Michael Gowdy, Daniel Rivers, and Megan Rivers, her grandson, Michael. Along with the bird watching and traveling with her husband, Wendy was an avid crafter who saw beauty in rocks, old buttons, and turned them into jewelry, adored by many. She loved to share her creative spirit by teaching her children to develop their special artistic art talents. She was predeceased by her parents. Wow. Per Wendy's request, in lieu of, memory, donate, to a local animal shelter. Wow, Wendy, 1958 to 2024. Unbelievable, right? You were 68 years old, 66 years old from what I judge there. Yeah. God bless you, Wendy. You look amazing in that picture. And I feel your spirit and your energy right now. And thank you for being here with us on this beautiful live stream. Amen. All right. Still hanging in there sideways. This pennant is getting ready. Closer. The more you consolidate, the more likely you're going to explode to the upside here. It's a very good sign that this is starting to pan out the way it is. All right. See, I was cautious too, and you never know what's going to happen. You got to trade like you never know what's going to happen. And, condolences to the family. Moment of silence. Condolences to the family for Wendy and the whole Rivers family. For I know the pain is all too close to me and my family, losing my father and my mother this year and battling through no matter what, right? And next is my last super chat. Then I'm out for the day, everyone. You know what I'm into. I'm in that Bitcoin trade, and you do you. But that's what I see happening, and I'm going to take the probability and go for there. All right. NAKA, just super low. Great buying opportunity if you believe in it. And that's really all I can say about it. It's a great buying opportunity if you believe in the project. If you don't, it's, and it's super low. So almost every coin's had its day, but I'm not saying this will. This could go to zero. You never know. All right. Up $25 in the trade as I leave you here at 53,250. My target is 55,300. BOOKMAP suggests that we do get that to the upside. We got a big two orders here all the way to 54,000. Once we get to 54K, maybe I'll take a partial. We'll see. Everyone, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I saw one more super chat for ORAI as a sleeper. What do you think? I like ORAI. I hold it. We were talking about it like almost 2 years ago. So I've been going over ORAI for a long time. It's been on my radar. It's also been part of my portfolio for a long time. And there it is ripping. I saw it going to 14. Look at that thing. And I had a call for it with an alert here. My target is 1482 for ORAI. And look at that thing ripping. And this thing looks like it's just getting started. Like it can get to $90, $80. So ORAI, man, this thing was just $2. It's done a freaking 5x now. I can't believe this stuff. So NAKA inverse head and shoulders fractal on the 4 hour, the 1 hour with hidden bullish target around 13,500. There you go. And Alice just continues to just bang on them, right? And there it is up huge. Looks like it's going to continue. That 1 hour looks unbelievably manageable for a move up to 242. And it's breaking that $2 psychological resistance. All right. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Let's take a look at SNX before I jump on here. I did see a super chat for an SNX. And shout out to everyone that gave on the channel. We love you. We appreciate you. SNX is making a beautiful flag, and it looks like it broke out. And that tells me that it's got more gasolina. Look for a flag on the 7 or the 15. The 1 hour is getting a little, maybe even look for a 1 hour flag now. Is the 4 hour has gas, though. Yeah, this thing looks good to me. I've held this going for a long time. It's supposed to be amazing with derivatives and the market. It didn't, I think it could be a $50 coin, well over a 10x from here. And I still hold this coin. We'll see what happens to SNX. All right. And the trade should be doing well so far. Booming to the upside. To the upside, 470. We should be bigger than that, no? Only 32 at 470? That doesn't make sense. Come on, baby. Come on. And I'll come check on this. I got to take a break from the screen. I've been in it for a while. On to a quick chart. I got to run, everybody. If you want to join and see more, jump onto the trading group. You're all with us, Wendy. We got you now until you got us. Amen. Yeah. And I gave you Blur. I talked about Blur many times. I gave the setup like weeks ago and just kept tracking it for you and giving you all the levels it was going to. Right? Showed you the support here, area to get in. And I see Blur getting to 97. We saw Blur back in here too. And just, I just see Blur continuing. 97 for Blur is on the way. Just very likely. Remember, D-pin is a huge narrative. You want to make sure you got some D-pin. AZERO. Let's take a look at AZERO. It didn't stop recently. And I got to take a look at it. And this is just bull market, overtime, extra minutes, always pushing it. AZERO's been hot. Came back down to 93, from that high of 189. And honestly, this is just something that may just get locked in here for another pump. A lot of people want this and love it. I wouldn't be surprised if AZERO made a massive move. I put alerts on AZERO, but if anything can pump, even just for a swing trade. That's what I want people to understand. Like, it's not always about holding something to the end of time. It's not always about picking it forever. I keep a swing bag, and I'm ready to just swing coins too. All right. There we go, baby. And now we're in the money. 553.5. You're in the money again. I consistently have given you green trades the whole entire time I've been here. You can't say a word about my strategy, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, how I'm finding it. And I'm telling you, what I do is through and through. Anyone will get you here if you keep pushing. Everyone will get you here if you keep pushing. All right. We love you. We appreciate you. And we thank you for your time on this channel. All right. Everyone, have a blessed day. Be good to your neighbor. Do something for somebody else if you can. And just stay blessed. You'll feel good. Pray to God, saying thank you for everything you have. Gratitude is the way to abundance. You saw us pray and immediately it shined on us. So I think that was a lesson for me and for all of us, dude, to continue to pray. When you don't know what to do, just pray and be thankful and stay in a form of gratitude. Your life is a blessing. All right. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. And I can't wait to see you on the next live. Stay fresh. Stay amazing. Stay financially free. And I'll catch you tomorrow. God bless. And I'll see you in the trading group, all my awesome peoples. Crypto Billy, thank you. John Nashmeet, thank you. Michael Pa, amen, for being here. Crypto Clown World, much love and appreciation for everybody here. Made over 50% twice today on the live. Thank you. Put a 111 if you made, put a 333 if you made gains on the live stream with me today. I want to see how many people made gains with the knowledge. Share your 333 with me and let me know. Did you make massive gains in the trading group today? Let me know. Let me know. Did you gain an education? Did you understand something? Did you see it a different way? Are you blessed and happy to be here? Amen. Write gratitude in the comment section if you have gratitude for your life today. Write gratitude in the comment section if you have gratitude for your life. 1,133 people. Look, 1133 and 1,103 on the live. Write gratitude if you have gratitude for your life. And there's the gratitude start coming in at 53,529. The biggest the trade's been up, 5%. And we just do the same things over and over again, and we show you how we get it done. And look at all the gratitudes pouring in. Look at this. Imagine being around this many people of gratitude. If we were in a park and all these people were like speaking gratitude, the energy and the frequency would be very high. You would feel it. And I can feel it through the ether right now for all the people that are here. Blessings on blessings, everybody. I love you all. Thank you so much for everything. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Stay amazing, stay blessed, keep working out, stay strong. To all the ladies out there, keep grinding. To all the guys out there, keep hitting the gym. I love you all. Stay blessed. Thank you so much for everything. I'm out.